We all know there's no shortage of cards or products that you guys can collect or invest into in the Pokemon space. But in this video, we're going to rank our top 10 things to collect and invest in for 2026. There's a lot of things that we can exploit right now. A lot of attention is being put on some very specific sets, as you guys very well know. We are going to go the opposite direction here. And I'm going to give you guys my secret sauce here for what I think is going to perform very, very well. There are some things that are a little obvious, but then others that you definitely want to stick around and listen to the whole video for. My name is Steve. This is Steel City Stacks. Thank you guys for tuning in. A quick word and reminder, if you want to win this Phantasmal Flames booster bundle, all you guys have to do is go back to the previous video that I will have linked down below. Make sure that you leave a nice comment, and make sure you are subscribed. We are giving this away for hitting 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And I just want to say thank you guys. You will have until Tuesday at about 6 or 7 p.m. EST. I'll just be doing it whenever I make a video then. And the winner will be announced for Wednesday's video. So make sure you guys tune in for that one as well. But like I said, there's a lot of things out there that you guys can collect or invest into for sure. And I know there's probably a good 50-50 split amongst my viewership, the collectors, the investors, whatever it is. So I'm trying to hit both parties here just so you guys can kind of stay ahead of everywhere else or what everyone else is talking about. And that's just it. A lot of the content right now, a lot of what you're seeing on the internet or just chats, whatever, is about Phantasmal Flames, Destined Rivals, Ascended Heroes, maybe some other stuff. But we're going to take a look at some of the other stuff that really doesn't get talked about that much. There are certainly people that do talk about it, and they deserve the flowers, of course. But I want to spend a little bit of time really showcasing you guys, or showing you guys, where you can really take advantage of just people getting lazy or just not paying attention to the market. I kind of think things are cooling down just a little bit in these other types of markets or other types of products. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a good time to make this video and just put it across to you guys. But like I said, make sure you stick around for the entire thing because I'm saving the best for last. You're not going to want to miss it. I promise. With that said, let's do it. So we are going to start with Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. These are the regular ones. Right now, Black Bolt, about $90, $89, depends. Lowest list could be like 91. It just depends. We're pretty flat here on the 1 year, 569 available. White Flare, on the other hand, about $82 is the market price. Lowest list is about 85-ish. So not terrible. 760 available for White Flare. But you guys can see it's pretty flat. But what's interesting is when we go to the 6 month and we really look then, because that's when the prices started to settle, was about 6 months ago. The ETB is only up 0.7% for White Flare, and for Black Bolt is only up 3.4%. I really think these have stagnated long enough, and these are going to dry up pretty quickly. I don't care if we get a lot of reprints of either of these ETBs. I really, really don't. I think these are going to be excellent long-term bets because they're a specialty ETB. There really has not been an ETB that has not performed well outside of Shrouded Fable in the SV era, and really most of Sword and Shield. So I think these are excellent bets. I think you do very well to pick this up. These are two very unique sets. There's a lot of illustrations in here, a lot of special illustration rares. If you guys know me, you know I'm big on Gen 5. You know I'm big on Black Bolt, especially, but White Flare as well. I think there's a lot of juice here. So, it's number 10 on this list, but still, I think it's worth picking up for sure. Coming in at number 2, we have our Lost Origin Elite Trainer boxes. Now, this is a little more surprising than you think. Right now, there's still 746 of these available on TCG Player alone, about $150 for this ETB, so not terrible. But what's interesting is over the last year, this box has doubled in price. I remember this time last year, I picked it up at Target for $40. I sold it at $100. I was like, oh, this is great. I made so much money. I missed out on another $60 or $50, which is fine. It's cool. It's whatever. It was a good learning process, but this thing has gone nothing but up. But I want to show you guys something really interesting as we go to our Lost Origin here. So Lost Origin, you can see this is a reoccurring thing that I've created. If you're unfamiliar with this, we'll zoom it in just a little bit so you guys can see. We're really looking here at this graph. So what these lines mean, right, is you have your booster box, your booster bundle, your ETB, and your set value. Your set value is this orange at the top. Here, I'll actually make this red for you guys so you can see it a little bit easier. I know I've had comments about that. All right, let's do this. We're doing it on the fly here just so you guys can kind of see it. This is the love I have for you guys. But this red line, that is going to be your booster box value. The green line up here is your booster bundle value, but down here, this little blue is your ETB. Now, we all know that the individual pack price really dictates or really follows the individual booster box price. So divided by 36, whatever, it makes the single pack price. You can see here, we have this little bit of gapping here between the ETB and the booster box. Now, this is true really only for Lost Origin and not really anything else as it comes down to. Like, I will zoom out and I will show you guys, but over here, you guys can see this is just, you know, about a week into February, so don't pay attention to the March thing. We're just kind of prorating here. This right here is your ETB value, or excuse me, this is your ETB value down here, right? Your 6 ETBs or 4 ETBs, excuse me. Gotta fix that. I'm so sorry, guys. Your 4 ETBs. Again, there's only 8 packs in here. It's 32 total packs compared to the booster box, which is 36. I know, I understand, I get it. It's fine. It's close enough. But down over here is your booster box at 48.4. So we have about an 8% gap here in this graph between the booster box and the ETB. And I think that's incredibly important. Like I said, you can kind of see that this doesn't exist anywhere else. Like, this is Silver Tempest, not much there. Your Scarlet Violet base, like literally all of them are above the blue. Look at the light blue line. It's above. We go here. Obsidian Flames is well above. Your Paradox Rift is above. Keep going. Again, it's above, etc., etc. We go down here. We're like, oh, well, what about Stellar Crown? Well, it's above. What about Surging Sparks? Surging Sparks is even above. Journey Together is well above. And then we'll get to Destined Rivals here in a second. But your Lost Origin ETBs, I think right now we're actually a little undervalued. You can definitely have some juice here. There's still a ton available too. I think this thing's going to run. Lost Origin is a very, very strong set in Sword and Shield. I think there's great opportunity here. Coming up at number 3 is your Prismatic Evolution Surprise Box. Now, this is something that I've talked about not too long ago. I think, once again, this is going to do very, very well into the future. There's 4 packs of Prismatic in here and an unknown promo that is sealed and stamped with Prismatic Evolutions. It could be the Umbreon, which is worth like $16. If you happen to pull that, you're definitely up on your money. But that's the thing. That's the mystery of keeping this sealed. I actually have a bunch of these. I think I have like 5 I've opened. They look like this. They're very thin, and it's just, you know, they hold like a bunch of cards and stuff like that, or they could, which is like kind of convenient. It actually has its use, which is super cool. But right now, at about $46.84, it's still pretty good. Over the last month, we're actually up 8.5%. I'm sure there's going to be at least another wave of these ones coming. I would be shocked if we didn't get them by the summertime or late summer into almost fall. But like, I'm just saying, I think these are going to be about, you know, $80, $90 before you guys know it. I think we're going to be right back up here, you know, and just it's going to go as Prismatic goes. And as much as people don't want to say it, it's a very, very strong set. And I think it's going to do very well. It's a cheaper option. It is the 3rd on this list, so it is number 8 as we kind of rank down here to our best, but still can't beat it for the price. Like, very easily your best bet. Sticking with Prismatic Evolutions, coming in number 7 is the Lucario and Tyranitar Premium Collection Box. This is a Sam's Club exclusive item. This one, you can see, has really shot up here. This is the yearly chart. If we go to 6 months, you guys can see it just a little bit better. 109 of these available right now, not too many. I'd be shocked if we didn't get another run of these from Sam's Club, but I think long-term these are going to do very, very well. And I'm going to give you 2 examples in which it should mimic it. Your Blooming Waters box here from 151 has done nothing but gone up, right? And almost doubled in value. It's up 60% or 58% in the last year alone. You're seeing Skybox for Crown Zenith, which is out of rotation at this point, is at 238.94 and is up 166% in the last year. When Prismatic Evolutions decides it's done and we don't make these anymore, right? We are not blasted with them. This is going to be a $200+ box. It's probably going to be closer to 250 because of all the packs in here. There are 14 of them in there with 4 stamped promos inside there and a giant card. So I think this one's going to do very, very well. There's not a lot available on TCG Player. Check your local areas. People might be looking to get off of these. I think it's a very, very strong bet. Of course, Team Rocket Joey has talked about this at length. I'm right here and I'm agreeing with him. Definitely worth picking up. Coming in at number 6, the Salamence and Reshiram EX Premium Collection Box. Now, I think this one is it's probably going to end up being higher on the list, or it should be, honestly. But there's just so many other good things I think you'd be good to take. Honestly, here's the 6 month to make it look a little bit better. Only 62 available. We're at about $60 right now. In case you guys didn't know, these premium collection boxes have 10 packs in them. 5 Destined Rivals, 5 Surging Sparks. Those are going to be the 2 best main sets from Scarlet and Violet. Book it. It's going to happen. We know Destined Rivals is at number 1, and I'm telling you Surging Sparks is going to pass Paldea Evolved one day. It's going to happen. I guarantee it. There's too many SIRs. The grading on it is just as bad as Paldea Evolved. This is going to do very well in the future. I don't know why there's Journey Together stamps with the Salamence and the Reshiram. That's whatever. But for $62 right now, the price is very attractive. I'm going to be looking to pick these up. If I can find them anywhere in person, I will pick them up at this price. It's just stupid not to. The 5 packs of Destined alone, right? 5 times I think it was like $8 and some changes like $40, plus the Surging Sparks. This thing's criminally undervalued right now, for sure. Go and pick these up if you can. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Pick them up from here. Go clean these out. Like, this seriously is like for your collection and any type of investment portfolio. If you can pick these up for the cheap, oh my God, it's so obvious. It's by far and away one of my favorite things on this list. Coming in at number 5, though, is the Charizard UPC. Yes, I'm being very serious. I don't care that there's been 2.5 million printed. I don't care. Ooh, this side. I don't care that there's one right here behind me. This thing is going to do very, very well. I've showcased how this is settled, right? This is the 6-month chart. This thing has settled now at about $145, $140, somewhere in that range. Over the last month, we are down 0.5%. We are just chilling right now. The last 3 months, we're down 38% because that's when these things really came out. But there's over 2,500 of these things available. Look how many have sold in just 3 months. Look how many have sold in 6 months. 9,712. That's a lot. There's probably a bunch of these that are sealed. I understand that, but I really do think these are going to do very, very well in the future. Once again, I'll give you some good examples. The 151 Ultra Premium Collection, this has done nothing but go up in the last year. We're up 117% in the last year because no one can find these, right? They weren't printed nearly as much as this Mega Charizard UPC, and I understand that. But what's inside of this thing are a bunch of good packs. I think people are going to end up ripping these for the packs inside of them, from your rip and ship streams to whatever. There's 2 great promos in it. You guys know I've been talking about the Oricorio for too long. The Charizard comic style one is going to go crazy. It looks like it's pretty easy to grade for the most part, but it's still going to be a valuable card. People are going to rip open this box, and I think eventually these are going to dry up. It might take a lot longer than this 151 Premium Collection box, but still, I think the Charizard would be very good to get into. There's a bunch listed on here. We'd actually have to go to page 2 to see when things, actually longer than that. Maybe even, I don't even know. Good Lord. There's just a bunch of these being page 5. Wow, guys. Holy crap. 150 is the lowest list right now from this person, but, or I guess right here, minimum 2 order, but still. This is going to do very, very well. I think you'd be very wise to pick these up at the current price. And again, if you can get them at the Costco drops, like I know that's happened a few times now, you can get those at that price. That is excellent. Coming in at number 4 on this list is going to be the Prismatic figure collection. Yes, I've talked about this in the past. Yes, it's still going to end up being very, very good. You can see here on February 7th, someone cleaned up and took 50 of these. Maybe not all the same person, but 50 of these sold just yesterday when I'm making this video. These are going to dry up very quickly. If you did not know, there were a bunch of problems with this figure collection box because of the pins in the back didn't have the little rubber things on there, and they had to open up every box and put stuff inside of it, then reseal it. It was a pain, I'm sure. They're probably not going to make any more because of that, because of the delay. It's not going to be worth it. These are going to do very, very well. Look at how this has been pretty much within a $20 price point. Time is running out. We are already at $148.48 for the market price. I'd have to go and check some other pages and see where the lowest list is. Lowest list is about $160 right now. So if you guys can go and find these for, $140, $150 anywhere, go and pick them up now. These are going to absolutely go crazy. There are 11 packs in here, plus the 2 promos, which are valuable in and of themselves. The Umbreon is going to do very well. I think last time I checked, it's still like a $30+ card. The Espeon's double digits as well. There's a lot of value in this box. There's going to continue to be a lot of value in this box. And I promise you, because of that situation with the pins, these will dry up. There's an excellent opportunity here. I don't care if this is a regurgitated one. Go and pick this up. Do it now. Don't pay the Ascended Heroes prices. Go buy this instead. Thank me later. Number 3 on this list is the Prismatic SPC. Now, I get it. I understand. This is literally like the third or fourth Prismatic Evolutions item that I've talked about. You're saying there's stuff to exploit, and like we're talking about stuff that's not really like talked about that much. I get it. I understand that. But like you guys have to understand the position that we're in here. The last 3 months for this SPC, we're only up 1%. Yes, you could have got it down here at like 240, 230. Right now we're at about 275. But I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a plus $300. It's going to do what the 151 has done. Well, the 151 box right now is $636. I'd be shocked if the Prismatic SPC was not $500 within the next 2 or 3 years. This box is probably going to almost double, if not double. I just don't care. There's 379 available. There's not that many out there. Yes, I've seen Best Buys get them back in. If you can get them for $99 or whatever they sell for, oh my God, that's just the biggest no-brainer decision. But even secondary market prices for these, I'm all over these. I think they're going to do so well. I'd love to pick one up. I have yet to see one really in person. I wasn't ready to pick it up when I did see one several months ago, but like now I'm more than comfortable. I'd like one for my personal collection, to be honest with you. I think this is an awesome display. So I'm definitely going to be picking it up. I think you guys should as well. Coming in at number 2 is your Destined Rivals Booster Bundle. I will say this for as long as I have to, guys. The stupid Destined Rivals Booster Bundle is going to be undervalued. See this thing right here? I'm going to put in the camera in the bottom corner here, this little thing that I was able to get for $50 at the restock. Please, for the love of God, go and pick this up. In the last month, we're only up 5.8%. The last 3, we're down 5% for some reason. In the last 6 months, we're only up 9%. These are going to do incredibly well long-term, and I can promise you that's the case. Pick up as many as you guys can. Down here, once again, let us take a look. This green line down here, I'll zoom in again for you guys. This is Destined Rivals. This green line here is your booster bundle. It is vastly below the other 2, being the ETB, the blue one, and the light blue one, and the booster box being the dark blue one. A lot of juice here. Let's go and look at the numbers, shall we? The booster bundle, 6 of them right now compared to the booster box, is a 17.6% difference right now. That is stupid. It's insane. They're criminally undervalued right now, or the booster box is criminally overvalued. And even if the booster box is not as well overvalued, excuse me, I was losing my train of thought there. Let's just say this is a $475 box. Look at that. It's still, right? It's still going to do pretty well. Actually, let me fix this real quick because I have this reference to another spot. I gotta do this live. I'm so sorry, guys. So still, it's about a 10% difference even if the booster box falls $100. Make it make sense. The booster bundles are way too undervalued right now, in my opinion. Go and pick these up in mass. If you can pick them up for like this, or I guess technically this, go and pick all 15 of them up. Shipping's included. Go pick them all up. Go clean them out. Easiest thing in the world. But for me, the most crazy and wildest move is your Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes. Yes. Yes. Shout out to one of the viewers of the channel. They pointed this out to me. I had noticed this about 2 weeks ago, but they're like, I think you should talk about this on your channel, and you're exactly right. The Evolving Skies ETBs, both of them. This is the Espeon and the Sylveon ones. We also have, I'm gonna have to find it here, the Leafeon and the Umbreon one. They're selling right now for about $393, roughly, somewhere around there. They've gone nothing but up, about 63% up, but I want you guys to look at what I constructed here. I made a whole sheet for you guys so we can all just sit here and have a good time. So what I did was I took all of the information all the way back since 2021 when this set came out. Yes, I went back almost 5 years and got all of the information. This blue line here is your set value, okay? Different colors than the previous pages. But this is your set value. Notice how it keeps going up, and it does the classic, like, I'm going to run up, and then I'm going to fall down, and then I'm going to run up again, and then I'm going to fall down, and then I'm going to run up again, and then I'm going to fall back down. And what happens after that, guys? If you paid attention to the last video, you would know that Evolving Skies is about to make another run. I keep saying this. We look down here, and we're like, oh, well, let's look at the booster box value. It's following the same trend. It goes up, and then it falls down, and it goes up, and then it falls down, and then it's going back up, and what's going to happen? It's going to run. But down here, this huge gap between the 6 ETBs or the 4 ETBs. It still says 6. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta fix that. But your 4 ETB value here, which again, different amount of packs in there. It's 32, but still, the difference between the two is just too great. And even for the Sylveon and Espeon one, it's just too great, guys. It just is. It doesn't make any sense. We look over here and we're like, hey, what's the 4 ETB value? It would be like these. These are your two values. So your Umbreon one is 393, your Espeon one is 376. You multiply it by 4, because that would get you close to what the booster box is worth, and it's about $1,000 less. And no, I'm not kidding. That's about $1,000 difference between the two. It makes absolutely no sense. We take a look here. We'll mark that as this green. I like that green better. It's a little brighter. It means good things, right? Positivity and all that. But look at the difference between these two. 25.5%, 26.6% compared to the 42.5%. To me, it's pretty stupid. To me, it's pretty obvious that like this is going to end up being like one of the best boxes that you guys can go and get. I mean, just like seriously, it's ridiculous. It's so undervalued compared to this. It's just like it just doesn't make sense to me at all. I mean, look at the graph again, guys. Look at the difference between the two. We all love the booster boxes, but you know when it comes to the ETBs, we're like, I'm not really sure. And the thing is, there's only 41 of these available on TCG Player. Make it make sense. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what to say to that. You know what I mean? Here's the other one. Only 30 of these ones available, and the price is less. It's the same stuff, just a different artwork on the box. What are we doing here? This has not caught up to the booster box price at all. And just from all of the stuff that I've done, all of this stuff, all of the historical stuff that I've seen from Sun and Moon, and, you know, we'll go down here, we'll look at, like, Forbidden Light, Celestial freaking Storm, Lost Thunder. Look at all this stuff. It's insane. We know the booster box follows the set value. We know it does. We know the ETBs chase the booster box. We know these are eventually going to go up. We look at our evolving skies here. Do it on the fly here. Look at our evolving skies. I'll zoom in a little bit. The gap is crazy right now. 41% we were just a week ago. That's crazy to me. That's insane. That doesn't make any sense. I believe right now we were at about 2,500. Let's just say 2,500. Right now we're at 42.3%. That's silly. It's stupid. The most obvious plays in the world right now are these ETBs. And I think you guys would be very wise to start picking these up. Clean them out if you can. Go and find them in stores anywhere you can. If you have the money, yes, it's a little expensive, but yes, these things will go up indefinitely. I can promise you long term, these are going to be very sought after for not only investors to have, but collectors as well. I would love to have these. I'll never have them, and I know that, and that's fair, but I'd love to have them. They're undervalued. Go and do the right thing. It's the number one thing on this list for a good reason. Oh, I got a little animated there and drug that out a little bit longer than I probably should have, but like it's okay. It's just I feel very strongly about some of these products, like the Reshiram and Salamence EX box with the 5 Destined, 5 Surging. I think is like one of the cheapest and easiest ways to get in here. I mean, this is like my bread and butter, guys. It's just like pointing out stuff like this. I think everything on this list is criminally undervalued at the moment, even the stupid UPCs for both Prismatic, even though it's a super collection box, premium collection box, whatever, and the Charizard one. I think there's a lot of things you guys can do right now. And I'm just like, I am not an advocate for paying this much for Ascended Heroes. And like, I hate to say it, I really do, because I'll make a whole video talking about it, I'm sure, at some point. But like, I'm not opening Ascended Heroes at these prices. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. It doesn't make sense to. Like, yes, I have a store in the part-time that I use to like sell stuff and like whatever, just very casually. Most of the bulk cards here behind me, but still, I have no incentive to open up a $15 pack or a $12 pack, or let alone like a $9.50, $9.99 pack off of release. It doesn't make sense. I'd rather go and put my money into something that I know that's going to work. Like these stupid boxes that I got at Costco, because I just dropped one. These things, go buy these if you can get them at Costco. Like those are no-brainers. Unfortunately, I'm opening them because I'm doing the master set for Black Bolt and White Flare, but still, there's so many obvious things out there that people just like don't want to pay attention to right now. And I know there's a lot of sharp people out there, especially in my comments. You guys are very quick to point out a bunch of stuff, and I'm very thankful for that because I get to learn from you guys. But there's so much good stuff out there. You just have to know where to look. And all I do is point stuff out and click on a screen and show you guys. Like, it's very easy just to go and do yourself. But like, it's not sexy. It's not Destined Rivals too much. It's not, 151 and like just the same regurgitated crap. Go get the stupid surprise boxes from Prismatic. Go get the Evolving Skies ETBs, guys. For the love of God, if you have the money, go and get them. They're gonna go up in price. I guarantee you. Scarcity exists for a reason, and the prices respond for a reason. The freaking collection boxes for like I said, the Reshiram and the Salamence, super good. The Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. It's Gen 5. No one likes Gen 5 for some reason, but anywhere I go, anytime I talk to somebody, it's like, that's my favorite set to open. I absolutely love it. But then you come on here, it's, well, Black Bolt and White Flare, it's not Destined Rivals, it's not 151, it's not Prismatic. It's an awesome set. The values are there. I showed you guys that we are virtually like not even moving on the Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. There's stuff to find. So stick with me as we continue to go and find those things. We find the weaknesses in the market, and I can show you guys and lead you guys to the watering hole. Whether or not you drink from it is your call. It doesn't matter to me, right? It really doesn't. I just appreciate you guys being here and letting me do this. Truly, what you guys want to do is your own decision. I know there's been people saying, you've helped me find this and that, and I'm very thankful for that. Seriously, like, I hope it works out for you, because like, none of this is financial advice. Like, again, I'm going to say it, I'm going to wave here, be like, hey guys, none of this is financial advice, but still, I like to present the information. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, thank you guys for watching this and helping me hit 1,000 subscribers. Be sure to comment on that video that I will link down below and like it. Make sure you're subscribed, all that stuff that I said before, so you can win this Phantasmal Flames booster bundle. Thank you guys again. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below on this video as well. It's always appreciated. Thank you guys again for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, how crazy or stupid I am. Let's have a conversation about whatever you want to talk about. I will catch you guys in the next video.